And share okay, hi, good evening, everyone. Welcome.
Okay.
It's okay, don't worry. You can turn on, and you see sometimes Sian also eat and share. Okay, okay, let's go to this one here. Okay, I need to finalize by today, okay, please. What do you see? Okay, where's the name? Okay. What do you see? Excel spreadsheet, right? So Ziting, you are coming. Okay, talk about Hao Xuan, I don't think is coming. Not coming, I think. Overseas. Xingyan, you coming, right?
I don't know.
Huh? You have to tell me now by today if you cannot. Your brother is coming, right? Your brother is coming on the, I think on the, is your brother beside you?
12?
12. I think it's coming on the 12, correct?
Wait. Let me see my calendar.
Okay. Zhonghen, you are not able, because you're overseas, right? Hazel also, I don't think is coming. Sian, are you coming? Sian, are you coming? Yibao, are you coming? Hello, answer me, please. Okay, come. Hello. Hello, Sian, are you coming?
Sorry,
Are you coming for the exam either on the 12th or 14th at 10:30 at Glassroot Club in near Yio Chu Kang NLT station?
okay, let me check my CCA.
Yibao, can you turn on your camera? Are you coming?
I'm coming.
You're coming up, but which day? 12 or 14?
Which one is Wednesday?
Wednesday is 14.
Okay, then I'm coming on 14.
14, so paper 1 or paper 2?
Huh?
Are you doing paper 1 or paper 2? Which one you want to do?
What's paper 1 and paper 2?
Oh my goodness, lucky now you're not in set 4. Paper 1 is got to do with editing, composition, comprehension, editing, composition, and situation writing. Paper 2, we are talking about visual graphic text, comprehension 1, comprehension 2.
Paper 1.
So you want to do writing, huh?
Yeah.
Okay, sure, no problem. So got you. So who else? Hao Xuan is not coming, or is Xingyan?
My mom said next Monday she'll tell you because she's not sure yet.
So I put you on Monday, Xingyan? Or
Yes.
My mom said next Monday like she'll confirm.
No, next Monday too late already. Next Monday is the exam.
Let me go check.
Number 12 is Monday. This is Wednesday. Xingyan,
Put me on trial.
put you on 12. Same with Koko, is it?
Yes.
Okay, thank you. Paper 1 or 2?
Paper 1.
Xingyan, where are you? Xingyan. Okay, here. Here you go. Paper 1.
14.
English paper 1. Okay, so Sian paper, sorry, Sian, you're on 14, right?
Yeah, 14.
Okay. Where is Xingyan? Xingyan is on the 12th.
Yeah.
Okay, so Sian, which paper you want? Writing? English paper 2 or 1? English paper 1 or 2? Mr. Lai, which paper are you doing? Hi guys, can you all do me a favor? Each one give Joya a slap on the head. Yeah, that's the way, man, bro. All wrong. Hey, no, don't like that. I say don't slap. I say punch him. Okay, come. Oh, a naked boy coming in the classroom. Okay, come, Sian, which one? Paper 1 or 2?
What? Wait. Which one can I do?
What? Which one? You are the one doing. No, I'm the one doing exam, bro.
Wait, what's paper 1? What's paper 2?
Oh my goodness. Again, paper 1
Okay.
is writing essay. I'll say editing.
Okay, paper 2.
Doing comprehend.
Yeah.
Want to do
Copy.
comprehension, right? Yeah, lazy to write lah. Thank you, Okay, just let's put it here first. Who else? Ziting will be here. Let me see. Did I miss out anybody? Anybody? This one who Singer is coming. So there are 4 students coming here. Tony, unfortunately you can't come because you're all the way from Hong Kong. Okay. Okay, good evening, everyone. Welcome. This is the first lesson of the month for the new chapter, new topics. We are talking about sustainability. Oh no, I didn't change it. Oh my God. Okay, we are talking about sustainability and climate change. So I thought I changed it. No, seriously. Oh gosh. Okay, never mind. Let me put it here. Did I change it? I hope I did the correct one. Okay, and this is opposite. Oh my goodness. I think I must be very tired when doing these slides here. Okay, so this month we are talking about sustainability and climate change. Okay, right, guys? Hello. So you please give yourself a pat on your back. And we are done. You went through the 5 months, solid 5 months with Uncle Raymond's as well as every morning wake up. Ziting, Xing Yuan, Yipao. Luoling is now, I think, halfway through flying in Taiwan, as well as Hao Xin also flying in the airport now. Hazel maybe has already landed somewhere in China already. So whatever it is, welcome. The 5 months that you have completed, guys, Sian, Zhonghen, you should give yourself a tap on the shoulder. Well done, right? Wow, finally 5 solid months. Every day, wake up early in the morning and finally complete your WA2, right? So how will you feel, Zhonghen?
Suffering. Just finished my NDP practice today.
Oh my God, and the weather is quite bad, right? Raining and hot, right? Okay, but I think you make yourself like a singer. Remember to drink plenty of water, right? And also keep yourself hydrated and fit, because I would tell the whole world that my student is taking part in NDP. Well done. Yeah. Okay. How about Xing Yuan? Stop playing your Genshin behind. Okay. So Xing Yuan, how you find the 5 months that you went through?
Very bad.
Why? Why
like-
is it bad?
Like this must be like the worst year for me. Yeah.
Oh, if you are talking about worst year, my dear, next year will be even more worse. Okay, next year will be even more worse when you're in Sec3 because it's a brand new topics, brand new stuff, and you're going to mix with different students in a different classmates when you're in Sec3, right? So it's totally different. Okay, so how? Why is it so bad, Xing Yuan? No, this is the start of the holidays. So today's lesson, please a bit relax. But later we're going to go through a lot of things. Why do you think it's so bad for you?
Like the grades are not I wanted, plus yeah, I broke my hand.
Huh? You just broke your hand? What happened?
No, not just, it's like 3 weeks ago.
Your right hand, your master hand, or your left hand?
My left hand.
Your left hand.
Mm-hmm.
So it's not your master hand, your
Yeah.
master hand is your right hand. Oh, what happened to your hand?
I played basketball and then fall down.
Oh, okay lah. Sorry, Xing Yuan, I'm not being sarcastic. No pain, no gain. If you want to take out sports, it's like that. You will affect your health. Okay, so it happened to me, Zhonghen. When I play football, instead of the person kick the balls, he kick my balls. Serious. I'm serious. I went for operation 3 times. I'm not kidding. I'm serious, Tony. Ipao. Jiraiya will know, right? You were kicking 3 times. So I went for operation during my national service. Can you imagine we are playing as like adults? So yes. But I still love football. I love the game. Sorry. So this is Sing and take it easy. Because after that, I also have side effect of the way they keep my scoptrum. You know, scoptrum is somewhere near to your testicle, that side. So yeah, it's quite so it's like, oh my god, seriously, Uncle Raymond. Yes. I went for 3 operations. That bad. Okay. And at first when I went into this hospital, you know what happened, Zhonghan? The doctor asked me, do you go to Geylang? I said, huh? What got to do with Geylang? But this, no, Geylang 就是那些 prostitute 叫鸡的. They thought I got 艾滋病 or AIDS. They said, STD, you know, seriously, you know. I said, no, I'm not. I'm still a virgin at that time. I'm in the NS for National Service. So be careful. Sports is sometimes, you know, only that 3-4 years ago, my nephew got a groin injury because of football. And he went for operation 1 month before his O-level examination. You know, seriously. So don't risk this type of things. Be careful of yourself. Because if you risk it, oh my God, that's very bad. Okay, guys, how about you, Ipao? How do you find the past 5 months that you went through? You feel good about it?
Mostly happy.
Mostly happy. Are you happy with your result?
No.
No, okay. So you know what to do, huh?
Yes.
Pull out your stocks. Thank you. How about you, Ziting?
It was nice. Yeah.
Are you happy with your result?
Yeah.
Good,
Okay.
happy, huh?
I can improve.
Yes, you definitely can improve, my dear. Definitely for you, you can improve. Okay. You have been working hard since last year, so you definitely can. But the thing is that you need to have more confidence, okay, today, right? Right, build out your confidence, okay? Thank you. How about you, Suan? Are you happy with your result?
Okay. My term 2 pulled me down so much, so I need to improve.
So stop playing your Genshin.
I don't play Genshin.
So what you play, COD?
I don't play that also.
Get a life, play some game. No wonder you cannot do well because you don't play game. Okay, just kidding. How about Tony? I know you just joined a couple of lessons with us. So back in Hong Kong, 係咪好壓力啊？你 okay 嗎？ Are you okay for it? And take it. No, of course. I would say that you see your parents were away for a few days. Like, you know the movie called Home Alone? The movie Home Alone? Last night I just watched the movie called Home Alone. It was so nice. It's just like this guy was all by himself. You know, you go and watch the movie called Home Alone 1 and 2. You'll understand what you mean by being alone at home. All right. So anyway, let's work hard. We only got 3.5 months to 4 months. So I'm not sure, Tony. The next exam for this one, when will be the next exam? After this, next week your exam over. So when will
November.
November, okay. So you got about June, July, August, September, October. You got 4 months to prepare for your final year, November. And for the rest of you have
No, I meant like for secondary 2, my next examination, first term examination is gonna be November, and June. During June, it's like my final.
Oh, so you mean this one is your final for your set?
Yeah.
For your set group.
Yes.
So
It's final.
Oh, so after this exam, you will be promoted to set 3.
Yes.
So November will be your so-called mid-year exam, so-called in your set 3 level, correct? That means after this you will be having a summer holiday. For how long? For how long?
2 months. 2 months.
Wow.
Yeah.
Hey, you're gonna admire him. You all got only 1 month there. You see, Tony got 2 months. Oh, that's cool, right? Thank you. Okay, thanks, Tony. All right, so let's work hard. We only got 3.5 months to go. So, Jiraiya, how your 5 months of suffering, and are you happy with your whatever your result, right?
No.
No. So how are you going to improve?
Huh? Do more practice.
Do more practice.
No.
I think it's good. You go to Vietnam with your nice hat. You go there, planting rice is not so fun. Okay, so you go and plant rice or paddy field. Okay, let's be serious now. Sustainability and climate change. Okay, this is the month we are talking about this, and it's a very huge topic. We will be lasting you for many years to come because all this climate change is really affecting our environments, right? So let's start with Tony. What is the definition or what is the explanation, your definitions about sustainability?
Something that can last for a little bit of time.
Oh, a limited of time. And that's a nice word, a limited of time. Fair enough. Okay, that's all.
And yeah, like yeah, yeah, that's it. Yeah, I think.
Thank you. How about Singen? What is your sustainability? What is your definition of sustainability?
What's the definition of sustainability?
Yeah, in your own words.
Sustainability is like the actions to be done when to help reduce wastage of like fossil fuels and all those stuff, and then like save the planet.
Whoa, what adventures. Saving against Thanos. Okay, you play too much against Xing. Okay, save the planet. Thank you. How about Zhonghan? Zhonghan is laughing already. How about you, Zhonghan?
Sustainability, right, is basically something that that you can maintain the process continuously over time.
Oh, I like the word
Like
process.
you can develop sustainable, which is like you can develop every time, like every moment.
Okay, process. I like the word.
It's a I'll say like something that you see longer.
Oh, okay. Something you see longer. Any more? That's all. Thank you. How about Sian?
Sorry, what?
What's your definition or explanation of sustainability?
Sustainability basically it can last longer over like the years.
Okay.
Yes. So like how to maintain it's like geography and history. Nah, like just something like that, yes.
Hey brother, you're IP student. Come on. Give me more better explanation. Hey, you're IP student. Come on. You're from RV, right?
Okay, basically sustainability. How do I explain this? Just like it can be like for example, if it's like sustainability basically just means you can like last longer, so like it can be passed down by like generations.
That's the word I'm looking at. Correct. Well done. Ayo, why are you so nervous? How about you, Yibao?
Yes.
Yeah, your turn. Stop flirting with your handphone and talk to me now. Thank you.
Hi.
Hey, you guys miss Hazel and Ruoling and Hao Shen now. Yeah, because they're two very talkative girls will give a lot of answer. Correct. Okay, come, Yibao.
But
Excuse me. Yeah. What is the definition of sustainability?
can I Google?
Sorry, I can't hear you.
Can I Google?
No. Thank you for your honesty, but just do what you can. You heard your friends, your leaders here talking about sustainability. What is your definition of sustainability? Come on.
It's like what do you call it? how to say like the it's like a happy lifestyle in your way.
Oh, work-life balance.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Hey, not bad, huh? I didn't think of that, huh? Possible. Yeah, can. You need to have a work-life balance in order to be sustainable in your daily lifestyle, your routines. Does it really affect climate change? Yeah, maybe indirectly you're right, Ipa. Okay, thank you. How about you, Jiraiya? What is sustainability?
Are you talking to me?
Yes.
Oh, yes.
What is sustainability?
Sustainability is like something that is used for a long period of time. You can use for a long period of time.
Okay, and what else?
Data. Like it can be recycled, I think.
Recycle. Okay. So what is your definition of climate change?
Climate change is like bad for the environment, I think.
Yeah, I know you're a very big size. I know you have a big muscle. Thank you. Yeah, thank you. Yeah, you make it now. Thank you. Yes, next. This is live recording. Thank you. Yes, thanks. If you want to pay attention, fine. But please, you see, all the guys will be looking at your bicep and your tricep. Okay, what else? Climate change.
What? What?
Climate change.
Uh, uh, is it related to like pollution?
Pollution. Okay, yes, true. All right. Any more? No more. Okay, how about you, Zhonghan? What is climate change?
Climate change is like there is a change in your weather, global warming, and nowadays, right, like sometimes very hot, like maybe one whole week never rain, then sometimes one whole week all raining. Yeah, something like that.
So can you imagine suddenly next few days snowing in Singapore? Oh my God, seriously, that means something wrong with the weather pattern really, right? The climate change. Okay. How about you, Ziting?
Uh, what's the question?
This one, climate change.
Oh, I think climate change is like global warming, and then the increase in the weather's getting hotter. Yeah.
Okay. That's all. Thank you. How about Tony?
Yeah.
What is your definition of climate change?
Whether getting hotter or colder, or some big changes to the weather.
Changes to the weather. So do you think it's good or bad?
Pretty bad.
Really bad, huh? Yeah, I think it's getting from bad to worse. How about you? Thank you. How about you, Sian? Sian? What is climate change?
Sorry, I couldn't unmute myself somehow. Anyways, climate change has been getting hot. I'm not really too sure. It's just been raining a lot a lot recently, and
I think it's about time we talk about this topic, Sian, and everyone, right? I think it's going to affect for a long period of time where this climate change will not only affect Singapore, but it will be affecting for your next few generations. Thank you. How about you, Yipao? You want to say anything, Sian? No.
Yeah. Basically, then the ocean will rise. Then a lot. Yeah.
Oh, the glacier melting, huh?
Yeah.
Okay, how about you? Thank you, Yipao. Last one. Climate change.
Climate change is like where the environment become like hotter. Then then when the wind carry the heat to the like north or south pole, the iceberg over there will start to melt and cause the what's it called, the ocean or sea to rise in level, where where it will like come to land and flood the land area.
Absolutely
That's why
true.
we have floods.
Very good. Wow, you're very good in your geography for this. Well done. Thank you. Sing and did I call you in? No, right?
Yes.
What is climate change? Yeah.
Climate change is like the changes happening on Earth. Like when we experience climate change, we we tend to have more natural disasters like flood, tsunami, earthquakes, and due to the heat wave, the weather is becoming like unpredictable. Yeah.
Unpredictable. Yes, you can ask your brother. You will understand. One of the topics that you're going to cover, I think, in Sec4 in social studies, like one of them is global warming, climate changes that cause people to decided to change the pattern, the way they do the transportations, and how the carbon footprint. Okay, thank you. Any more? No more?
No.
Thank you. Okay. Thank you to all of you who have leaders who have made a very good explanation one way or another in your own ways. Now, actually, climate change later we'll talk about it. So first of all, look at this picture here. Okay, this picture, this one. On your left-hand side of your monitor, you can see the Mother Earth. So we are talking about visual graphic text. Okay, right? Visual graphic text. So we are talking about this one is the Earth is in the palm of a human's palm, showing that the half of the Earth is like being destroyed, like maybe deforestation, global warmings, and the heat wave destroying Mother Earth. The other half of the Earth is pretty new, pretty good. There's some students say this Earth is being destroyed by mankind. As you can see on the right-hand side, Mother Earth used to be so nice and so beautiful, with nature taking over and such a breeze. But because over the many years or even thousands of years, humans decided to destroy Mother Earth because due to technology, due to industrial revolution, due to war, due to overpopulations. You say, wow, that's a great way of saying that. So today is actually a lesson for you to look at picture. You know that's where your dryer, you know about the paper tree, where you have this video, right? You watch the video and then you give comments and talk about it. So now I would like to ask everyone to come on your own opinions about this. So we have a few. So one of them is that you got to do one homework to talk about in 80 words about this, about all this. Okay. So you have to choose. All right. And the other one is, look at this one here. Climate Change Symposium. So this is what you will see sometime in your visual graphic text. I know this year or next year, right? You guys will have a different visual graphic text. You have one text one with a picture, and text two with some write-ups. So, but meanwhile, we'll do this, that's only the visual graphic text, and you have to write, maybe come up some questions about these pictures and this picture. But you think, Uncle Raymond, I don't feel like using your pictures. Can I use my own pictures and Google it? Yeah, by all means, you can do that. Okay, so let's go through this one to give you a better understanding first. Tony, your turn to read, please.
The difference between climate change and sustainability is that climate change is creating issues on Earth, and sustainability is creating solutions to issues on Earth. What does sustainable mean in climate change? In 1987, the United Nations Brundtland Commission defined sustainability as meeting the needs of the present without compromising the ability of future generations to meet their own needs.
In 1987, the United Nations Brundtland Commission defined sustainability as meeting the needs of the present without compromising the ability of future generations to meet their own needs. So, 你唔好搞啊，你 destroy 嗰個 earth 啊，唔該你啊 protect the earth, don't pass it to the next generation. So what it means that without compromising, that means you guys, you better wake up, man, and do something to make sure that this Mother Earth is being well protected and prevent for another wave of climate change, or prevent another nonsense coming to destroy Mother Earth. Like, thank you, Xing Yuan. I think you're talking about natural disaster. Yes, natural disaster is one way or another caused by this climate change too. And how are we going to make sure that this climate change will not be a very lasting, a strong effect? Like, number one, anti-plastic. Correct now? Do not use plastic. That's why you see, you go to Dong Dong Donkey or any shopping center, they'll ask you if you want plastic bag, or even IKEA or anywhere now you go to, they will charge you a 10 cent for plastic. Not because they are desperate for the 10 cent or 20 cent for the plastic. They are actually, I hate to use the word try, Tony. I hate to use the word try. They are actually trying to discourage you to use plastic. That is why they say try. That's why most of the time we still use plastic. You see, we never bring our tote bag there when we go out. So very troublesome. I have to bring the bag and then I have to carry things. My wife does that. So we'll bring a lot of IKEA bag and then put our stuff. We go to Guardian to buy your shampoos or even food, which is good, right? At times to save up. But then again, is it good that we should use this as one way to stop using plastic, to stop people from using plastic? Do you know, Tony, for the plastic to be disappear on the surface of the earth, you know how many years it takes to dissolve and disappear? Any idea, Tony?
Over 20 years.
It's 500 years.
Holy shit.
Yes. Some even take 600 years. Can you imagine? If you go and Google it, Tony, because this topic is very important to you, I strongly believe your school will definitely cover this, because Hong Kong, in Hong Kong, they also advocate to be sustainability. They also advocate to protect Mother Earth. They also support to go green. They also they also global warming. So 500 to 600 years for plastic. My goodness, you know how long it takes, no? Our dear poor sea turtles, or even what now, they will be dying with all the plastic polluting the sea and the oceans, or even the rivers. 500 to 600 years. So are you going to use plastic? But unless there are scientists coming up a way that this plastic can be dissolvable, can be recycled and reused. But at this point of time, all the plastic is going to floating in the oceans unless you burn it. Now, Tony, burning plastic will create another problem, right? The kind of very bad atmosphere, the carbon, then it will burn the ozone layer. I can tell you, if you don't believe, I ever so naughty last time, Tony. I go and burn plastic. Can you imagine when you burn the plastic, the smell is damn horrible. It's actually very toxic. So let it dissolve.
Yeah, I smell before.
Very, very, wow, I cannot take it, no? Very strong, right?
Yeah.
No? Very sting.
No, I
cannot
burn
take
the zhiqian, right? And then I put the plastic inside, and then it smells so bad.
Yeah. Okay, seriously. So you know what? So if you cannot take it now, can you imagine people are burning tons and tons of plastic in the environment? And can you imagine people are letting go the plastic in the oceans? So the difference is that sustainability, we want to find way. So, every time, Tony, actually I'm in this company, you will see my face, and I'm also doing this because I'm also sometime in my boot camp, I will invite my boss from Eco-Friendly, and she'll come and give a talk about sustainability as well as climate change. And last week, we went for a meal, lunch. She always insists, Tony, no plastic straw, please. So the waiters will look at her, very typical, because most of the Singaporeans here, they don't care, they just use plastic straw. I hope more and more, in fact, I also getting less to use less plastic straw. You know what, Tony, some people bring their own straw, metal straw, and put inside their bag. Even bring their own utensils, cutlery, and go to buy food and then use their own. To that extent, they are so supportive of the green environment. So imagine, Tony, if everyone play a part, like my boss or like you and me, don't want to use plastic bag, knowing that, holy shit, 500 years, that is my how many generation, correct, Tony? That is your great grandson, 5 generations. So you're actually destroying your great grandson. So better don't. So in order to protect this Mother Earth, there's only one Earth. Because I like this one. I like this picture. Later we will talk about it. I like this picture here. I choose this picture from the internet. I like this. Plan A. There is no planet B. Oh, Jiraiya, very good. They never say plan A, no plan B. But if you take away, you see, I play with the words. If I take away the ET, okay, I take away the ET, okay? Plan A, there is no plan B. You right? You get it? Very interesting, So sometimes you play with words, it's very fun. Okay, 8 shots. Okay, let's move on. Thank you, Tony, for your reading. So next, may I have Yipao? What is the importance of climate sustainability?
Do I read?
Yes, please. Thank you, sir.
We cannot maintain our Earth ecosystem or continue to function as well as we do if more sustainable choices are not made. If harmful processes are maintained with no change, it is likely that we will run out of fossil fuels. Huge number of animal species will become extinct, and the atmosphere will be irreparable damage.
Wow, your reading today is good. I hope later on you will continue like that. Irreparably damaged. Okay, well done. Well, today your reading is good for this part here. Very confident. Well done, Ipa. So you see, we cannot just maintain the ecosystem without doing something. Ladies and gentlemen, leaders, you have to do something. And how are we going to protect Mother Earth? It's your little step that you're going to take. Number one, don't use plastic as much as you can. If you can, when you ask for, when you want to drink with a cup, don't ask for plastic straw. Number two, please do not litter your environments. Number three, if you can, use recyclable stuff, which is good, okay, and reusable stuff. And the list is a lot. It depends on how you're going to use it. And that's where, running out of fossil fuel. Fossil fuel takes many years, or even thousands of years or millions of years to build this fossil fuel. And because of that, people are replacing fossil fuel with solar power, hydropower, wind power, and other different types of power. As you know, in PSLE, you learn this energy, right? Right, Ziting, Zian, you all learn this potential, chemical energies, kinetics energy, right? 对吗？是耶，中文 right? All the energy. So now you understand whatever you learn is kind of linked together. And if you are interested next year, Sec3, if you are taking pure chemistry, pure physics, pure bio, you will know. Because all these are preparing you for what? To be professionals, leaders, meaning your doctors, engineer, lawyer, architect. The list go on. So see what you want to do about it. Okay. So next, what sustainability? Your friend all gone already, Gabriel. Gabriel. That stupid Jiraiya, I really don't like him. This is new student, Gabriel. Okay, Gabriel, please read. Where are your friends? Where are your friends?
I didn't get out of the room.
Huh?
I didn't get out of the room. Just
no, if they want to listen, it's okay. Sit down, but no naked body. Okay. Because my body is better. I got 6-pack plus 1 equal 1 big fat pack. Hey, Sian, today I went for my medical review. The doctor said I got fatty liver. So he said, you see, by looking at your weight, you're increasing your weight. So no good. You're getting fat. So it's better to cut down your diet and get lean. So I said, yes, doctor, I agree with you. Then this afternoon, I went to eat fish burger, McDonald's, French fry, apple pie. And also after that, just now dinner, I went to eat barbecue, the beef. The doctor asked me to cut my diet, Tony. I increased my diet. The doctor say I must be less than 80 kg, but now I got 83. So my target is to go to 90 kg. Because I want to join the sumo. Yes. So can you imagine, Sian, I become a sumo wrestler wearing a G-string. Oh my goodness. Exposure on my ass. Oh, no.
You must make your life more sustainable.
I like that. Wow. You really make use of the lesson. I tell you, I need to keep fit, Zhong. I need to keep fit. You know why? Because I'm in the police force. If I don't keep fit, okay, I will be out of the force. So definitely I have to cut down. Okay. All right. But eating is one of my hobbies. Okay. Thank you, Joraya. Let's go. What sustainability goal is climate change?
Sustainable Development Goal 13, SDG 13 or Global Goal 13.
No, take note. Sorry, this 13, 12, 11. Later parts, if you got other lessons, you'll see this. There will be 1 to 17. This 1 to 17 is where all the world leaders, we are talking about Xi Jinping, Donald Trump that time, and Mr. Lee Hsien Loong, all the minister or president or leaders come in to talk about how to protect this for the future generation. Carry on.
Is to limit and adapt to climate change. It is one of 17 Sustainable Development Goals established by the United Nations General Assembly in 2015. The official mission statement of this goal is to take urgent action to combat climate change and its impact.
Hey, Joraya, boy, 2015, 你几岁啊?
6.
6 oh. 6 you're only kindergarten, 对吗? Kindergarten 2, right? All of you, right? Tony also 6 years old, right? Oh, all of you 6 years old, Can you imagine 6 years old, the leaders already preparing you for you. Now you're 14 years old, 对吗, Joraya? Right? 14 years old. That means this 17 sustainable, it maybe go to 18, 19. So that means that before 2015, all the world leaders already brainstorm, crack their brains, burn their brain cell, come out all the scientists to come up this, and this is number 13 only, to take action to see what can we do to prevent global warming. What can we do to reduce the temperature? Like someone just now mentioned, right? The temperatures has increased, right? I think Zhong Han, right, say, wow, getting hotter, wow, now 35, now 36, my goodness. By the time your great-grandson might be 37, 38, or Zhong Han, I think your great-grandson will curse and say you, 这个 great-grandfather 中文真是害死我，这么热。Then you tell him, great-grandson, because you are hot, man. Get the joke? Zhong Han, because you are hot, man, because your great-grandfather is not. Okay, no, if the temperatures is rising, later you'll see, you're going to kill a lot of animals kingdom. Thank you, Joraya. So let's talk about the tree shows and tippings. And this month, you are actually acting like a newspaper reporter, a journalist, to talk about climate change. That is why just now you saw a lot of posters, right? And these are the posters that you're going to choose one of them, and you're going to report it based on 80 to 120 words. Okay? 80 to 120 words. Now, I leave it to you. You know my style, right? If you want to do, the best. If you don't want to do, I leave it to you, because it's going to be very helpful for your situation writing and the newspaper article. That is, you're going to go for set 3 and set 4. Tree show and tipping and turning point for sustainability under climate change. Okay, let's look at all the author here. Are you ready? Let's go. May I have Ziding?
We review 4 bodies of literature that suggest that threshold, dipping, and turning points are important focal points for sustainability under climate change that can bridge bridge the science-policy interface. For decision makers, a critical threshold is reached the moment that climate change renders policy untenable, and alternative strategies must be considered. A focus on threshold and tipping points allows for a salient and credible dialogue between the decision makers and scientists about the amount of acceptable change. When unacceptable conditions could occur, how likely these conditions are, and what adaptation pathways to consider. Uncertainty can be communicated as the time range in which a critical threshold is likely to be exceeded.
Wow. Today your reading is good, like Yipa like that. Very good. Sorry, I'm listening, but I actually was reading a message from someone else. I can't tell who is that. It was like, oh wow. Well read. Okay, what is tree show means? Tree show is like, a benchmark to looking at the certain things. Meaning that, you know, you must have this threshold. That means seriously, thing. You have brother and sister, right? You have brother and sister. Yeah. So sometimes your brother and sister can disturb you. Hey, or mei, you don't disturb you. Until you get fed up and say, hey, my threshold, I got this limit. You don't come and disturb me. This is my point. This is the best place I can do it. So don't come and disturb me. It's a point of that is a transition. That is a point. If you go over to that point, I cannot take it anymore. Right, Jiraiya? Sometimes your sister might disturb you, or your sister say, go away, don't disturb me. I'm very stressed already. Don't come and disturb me. Okay, something like that. So let me Google it. What I mean, the threshold is the magnitude of intensity that must be assisted for a certain reaction, phenomenon, result. So it's true. So it's like when you hit certain point, that's it. Beyond that point, you're going to go crazy, or you're going to break off. You cannot take it. Right. Just like recently, my place got one lady's 跳楼. Okay, very young. So maybe hit the certain threshold, you cannot take it anymore. So sometimes when people commit suicide, it's like there are many reasons. Like one of them because of health reason, family reason, boy and girl relationship reason, financial reasons, correct? Right. So how do you manage like stress? Like for example, some people study until crazy, cannot take it, break, boom, go to mental hospital. So what is saying here is that no, scientists and all the people who are making the decisions have to make sure that there is a cutoff point. There's a cutoff things that make sure that you will not keep over to the amount until you cannot take it, you cannot handle it, become a natural disaster like Xing had mentioned. Okay, those natural disasters, or someone say about pollutions, right? I don't want to look at the light of this. The light is shining me very bright. Can I see your face, please? Thank you very much. Introductions. May I have Sian? Yibao, I don't want to see the light, please. Thank you. Can you see your face? Because the light is 很亮啊。下来，再下来。Okay, thank you. 因为那个 light 很 bright They shine to all of us. Thank you. Okay, Sian, let's go. Introduction.
From introduction, as assessment of climate change have identified thresholds in biophysical systems that pose major threats to sustainability and human welfare. Climate change shifts the challenge for sustainability from preserving natural resources for future generations to strengthening resilience and
You see, we talked about resilience last month, correct?
yeah.
So you see, so you realize from January topics to later on now, already 6 months, you realize that we talk about volunteerism, we talk about education, we talk about sustainability, we talk about resilience, all these it seems like it links to a one straight line. Everything's in place. So is if you look at your comprehension sometime, you will see that it's in place for what you're learning, all these things, okay? May I? Oh, sorry, continue. Sorry. Let's go. Hey, is it recording? Excuse me. Is it recording? Hello, is it recording? Yes, okay. So you see from chapter 1, I just realized from January, we talk about education and skills. For 2nd February, we talk about philanthropy and volunteerism. And then for March, we talk about sports and poverty. And April, we talk about culture and fashions. And last month, we talk about resilience and responsibility. This month, we talk about sustainability and climate change. Next month, July, we talk about war and cloning. Wow. And August, we talk about success and failure. Let's go. Son.
Adaptive capacity in social ecological systems. The challenge for policy making and resources management shifts from conservation to managing change and adaptation. The ultimate scale of the challenge will largely depend on the development of the world's economy and greenhouse gas emissions reductions. Both are uncertain, suggesting that planners may have to respond to rises in global mean temperature of 4 degrees or more. 2,3, I don't know what that is.
The one no need to read.
Adapting,
Next time all the bracket no need to read. Adapting.
okay. Adapting to such conditions would be challenging at best and may face practically insurmountable physical limits in many places due to loss of ecosystem services and interacting impacts.
Can you imagine while you're reading this? I don't know how you feel about it. If these things are not going to have a threshold, that means there's a limit. Just like, driving on the expressway, you will set 90 kilometers per hour. So if you go beyond 90 kilometers per hour, if there's a traffic camera, they will take you, then you will become an offense. But even though if there's no camera and you go above the speed limit and you travel to 110 or 220, there is a very high chance, right, Zhonghen, that this car might go out of control and then boom, bye-bye. So this is what it means. You need to have a threshold. That means you need to set a limit. No, seriously, Zhonghen, Xian, Yibao, Tony, Ziting, Jiraiya, Hao Xuan, Luo Ling, and Hazel, and Zian, if you are listening. And next 3 months are super duper important to you. Even though for Tony, I know these 2 months is going to be super stressed. But at any point of time, okay, I told you, Yibao, don't leave up because the light is shining on my face. Bring down your camera a bit. Don't mind, Yibao. Thank you. Yibao, bring down your camera a bit, please. Thank you. Okay. Okay. So you see, these 3.5 months, if you are starting with very stressed or Yibao, or all of you listening, please put aside of your book. Don't study. Go out and take some fresh air and relax. Unwind yourself, then continue. Seriously. So, Xingyan, if you think you're so stressed, if you want to play your Genshin, my advice is don't even play game. For the next 3 months, don't even play so much game because you get hooked and addicted, then you get your brain cell might be distorted or whatever. Yes, you can play, but please make sure you don't play too long. But unfortunately, we cannot control ourselves. So the best is for the next 3 months, if you can stop playing any games or as little as possible and unwind yourself by taking out a sports, go for a swim, go jogging. If you're staying in a condominium, the best because downstairs, at your downstairs, there's a pool. Okay, correct now. Or if not, then you just go for a park to walk and relax. Get more oxygen to your brain. Seriously. By playing games, it may not increase your brain power. It might create stress at times. But of course, sometimes the games might also distress you. Yes, I agree. Okay. And don't even watch too many Facebook and YouTube. Yeah, certain YouTube and TikTok is good. But my advice, like what this one, you need to have to stop everything. So you realize Zhonghen, Jiraiya, Sian, Ziting, Tony, Yibao, and Xingyan. Do you realize the past 3 years, the COVID, you see, the Causeway Point, Jiraiya, right? If you stay in Woodland, right? The Causeway Point, suddenly there's no traffic passing to do. Then now, you see, once the COVID's die off, wow, you see the traffic jam, then you watch TikTok, the car cut each other and complain and fighting. But the past 3 years, when there's no car, there's no airplane flying, there's no this transportation, no carbon footprint, where a lot of carbon emissions coming out from any of the vehicles, from the airplane to the ship, to the car, to the motorcycle, you name it. Mother Earth suddenly for the past 3 years, she was able to breathe some fresh air. True not? The Earth suddenly have a hot, correct? Suddenly have a hot, right? Wow. Suddenly there's not so polluted and more fresh air coming in, something like that. Okay? All right, come. Next one. May I have Xingyuan?
In this paper, we review lessons from adaptation research for sustainability. In particular, we focus on the emerging literature on threshold and tipping point.
Threshold.
Threshold
and tipping points.
Tipping points. We bring together 4 bodies of literature to show that
threshold,
tipping and turning points are important focal points for sustainability science that can help bridge the science, policy interface and produce knowledge salient for sustainability under climate change. Thus, we aim to learn about properties and mechanisms that make social ecological systems sustainable in the face of uncertainty and change.
Hey, not bad. Today your reading also loud and clear and good, man. Well done for Yi Bao Ziting and Xing Yuan. I know Zhonghen, you are always that good, loud and clear. Well done. Sian also very good. Tony, no comments. You are good. I like the way you slang, the way you talk. Seriously, rhythm. I love it. Seriously. Continue that. Well done today, all of you. I really miss the three guys. Hao Ling. I want to say Hao Xuan, I say Hao Ling. Oh my God, I combined the two of them. 中文糟糕了。Hao Xuan and Ruo Ling. Yeah, Hazel and Zhonghen. Yeah, Xing and thumbs up. Because both also HH, huh? Xing Yuan, Hazel and Hao and Zhonghen. No HH. The H, the end, the start of the H and end with the H. Okay, just kidding, don't take it so serious. Thank you. Next, may I have who? Jiraiya, please. Oh, sorry, this one you should know. We are talking about how are we going to help to prevent unnecessary things like making things worse, and hopefully that we have some mechanisms and other things to make sure that climate is still maintained and create a better environment. Back to you, Jiraiya.
The first two sections of this paper inform about what to act on and when. These sections review, first, biophysical that thresholds and tipping points, and second, socio-political threshold, tipping and turning points. The next two sections deal with how to respond by reviewing the adapting governance and redefine adaptation, therefore, and fourth, adaptations pathways. Next, we discussed how a focus on therefore, tipping and turning points can bridge the science policy interface. We close with a section that summarizes lessons for sustainability and prioritize for future works.
You know, this essay is actually writing for like A-level students or even university students. You will not see this in your O-level. Okay, this is a higher learning. And please, the one I highlighted in yellow, threshold or threshold. Okay, please learn this word. Very super important. Write somewhere in your notebook, in your whatever books. You can write this down later when you are free, or even now you want to find the meaning. Go and look at this threshold. It's so important because this will use in your, if I'm not mistaken, maybe in your physics. If I'm not mistaken, maybe in your physics. Go and check it out. Seriously. Okay, this one very important. Section statements, biophysical and threshold and tipping point. So why are we talking about this biophysics? May I have who has not called? 中文我叫你了吗？还没有？有啊。Okay, 思安，你的麦思安一宝有灯。
Yes, hi.
Let's go. Let's read.
This section reviews literature that suggests that biophysical.
Hello. Why go back to your old cell? I want a new one. Read properly. Come on, one more time. Yeah, let's go.
This section reviews literature that suggests that biophysical
threshold.
What?
Threshold.
And tipping points add to the sustainability challenge. The ability of social ecological systems to cope with global change is shaped by complex, interactive, and non-linear dynamic process. 6 marks.
No need to read the numbers.
Okay. In trying to understand the dynamics of climate impacts, thresholds, thresholds and tipping points have recently garnered
That means to get to okay get you have it
much
garner
attention.
more 就是收集的意思 garner to get more okay.
Tipping points are associated with the shift of system between alternate regimes. They are difficult.
I just remember something. I think I said that. So we just know this, okay? They are difficult to access to the climate change. I think it's this one, if I'm not mistaken. Okay, thank you. So this paragraph also tell you something that we need to do something to make sure that ecological system, that the day-to-day, the habitats that we have, we'll make sure that we are able to maintain and to sustain it. Okay, next one. May I have Ziting?
Social political thresholds, tipping and turning points. The recent attention to biophysical thresholds and tipping points described in the previous section suggests that it may be important to explore the existence of such phenomena in the social and political systems within which adaptation plays out. This section reveals evidence that social political thresholds are relevant focus for sustainability. The review starts from the perspective that a social ecological system is managed to sustain conditions for social environmental.
No, these topics we are talking about PES, okay, Ziting. One is talking about political. Politicals means all the leaders in the world. Just now, I think someone read the climate 13, right? I think it's a Jiraiya, right? So these are the leaders who come up with the 17 points of how the sustainability. That's political. The economical is like where you see the free trade agreements. Later you'll learn in Sec 3 and Sec 4, or even now maybe. And we're going to do about tradings. So when you're trading, you got export imports, the airplanes, the ship, the cargo, all these movements. Is also involved in the carbon footprint. And then the socials are the people living in the country. Sometimes, in like Malaysia, for example, they always have loads of lorry, right? Right, to bring in a lot of nice, fresh vegetables. Why? Because Singapore got no place to plant vegetables. But true, now you can say that in the multi-story car park, they have this vertical planting, and then on the rooftop of the multi-story car park, they will plant the 紫菜啦, 小白菜啦, all this, right? Which is good. But then again, we do not have enough of all these to sustain the population's growth. So we have to import a lot of these vegetables from different parts of the country. And last year there was this increase of the eggs by Malaysia. And then the pig also, or the chicken also cannot export from Malaysia. They stop it. Then end up, we have to get the chicken from Brazil, from other countries. So this is called political, economy, and social. The social, when people are 这样喜欢吃海南鸡饭, right? So how? So Tony, there was once last year, Malaysia really stopped exporting chicken and eggs. We had to look for alternative. So this is like, sometimes it's really political reasons. We do not know what happened. All right, back to you, Tony. Adaptive governance and redefining adaptation. Go.
Adaptive governance and redefining adaptation, their threshold. From the viewpoint of threshold, adaptation to climate change becomes relevant for decision makers. The movement it challenged current management and asks for alternative policy decision. This requires both a profound system understanding and the decision of and the discussion of
this one. You just break this one.
Yeah.
Okay. Let's go.
The society would not
transgress.
Transgress.
Ultimately,
the question is a normative one. How much change and risks is society willing to accept many studies of adaptation view the legal and political system as boundary conditions.
While you're reading all this, might find it very difficult to understand. What it means is that the world, everyone is taking a lot of steps, a lot of measures, a lot of rules and regulations, a lot of ways to see how can we please everyone in different parts of the world to have sustainability. At the same time, we want to prevent the climate change to heat to the high skyrocket and maintain it. Is it possible? Is it this threshold? Is it possible? There's a set of limits to that. Planning approaches for adaptation under the deep uncertainty, see from threshold. By the time the end of today's lesson, you will know what is the meaning of threshold. Okay, thank you, Tony. We have Sing it. Sing it.
This section,
Oh, sorry. I suddenly moved my mouse. 对不起, hold on. Okay, come.
This section reviews evidence of how a focus on the threshold.
Yeah, carry on.
And turning points can help to plan adequate responses in the face of
threshold. Are you okay?
Oh no,
What happened?
I don't know.
Are you okay?
What
happened?
In the face of
Wait. Are you okay? What happened?
It's just funny. Yeah.
Is that funny?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Okay.
Okay, in the face of threshold. In the face of threshold, it's not funny. Nobody's hearing you. Okay, carry on. Come on. Zhongren, help him to read in the face of threshold.
In the face of threshold behavior and uncertainty, authors have called for a shift in perspective or from the aspiration to control change in the system assumes that stable to sustain and generate desirable pathways for societal
development.
So
this is what it's saying, that we need to have a certain point, a benchmark. We need to have certain criteria. We need to have certain ways to protect and prevent and maybe to preserve the Mother's Earth. How we do it? Let's go. Come. Come.
Given the uncertain changes conditions that decision makers face nowadays, a sustainable plan is not only one that is able to change the climate.
Okay, so it's not just sustainable. We need the teamwork. We need everyone to come together and put their thinking heads and make sure that we are able to discuss, we are able to meet up and see how can we cut down the emission, how can we cut down deforestation, how can we cut down the burning of fossil fuel, how can we come up and another alternative like solar energy that replace the fossil fuel. Okay. Next discussions. This section discuss. Okay, how just carry on, Zhongren.
This section discussed how a focus of thresholds and turning points can meet the information needs for policy making. The traditional view within science has often been that scientists should deliver their best possible projections to the decision process to detach specialists. This can be called the loading dock approach. This is reflected the more typical process of adaptation planning, which begins with the generation of climate projections, then an analysis of their impact.
The analysis of the impact. Tony, do you know the meaning of procrastinations? That means delay in actions. Okay. Okay, procrastination means you delay your actions. Okay, that's the word procrastinations. So what happened is that, like, guys, the next 3.5 months, if you're going to delay your actions to study, to complete your homework, to complete all your assignment and do your assessment and prevent yourself of, oh, never mind, still got tomorrow, I still got to move here and move there, I still got a lot of time to complete. Then I take my own sweet time, don't care, don't worry about anything. I think I still got tomorrow to complete. No, if the more you delay, every day you delay 1 day is that's it. Do you realize those cancer patients, they cannot delay any 1 more days. If the doctor tells them that you only got 6 months to live, every day to them, sorry, I changed my word. Every second to them is super important. You agree not today? You know, yesterday I watched TikTok until 3 a.m. 3 a.m. Seriously, Zhongren. Until I want to continue to watch until I so distressed. I so stressed and depressed. I stopped to watch. You know why? Yeah, 真的. The last part I saw, there's one that the mother, he was sending the son to oversee and study. Then after that, halfway through, the mom was diagnosed of stage 2 or stage 3 cancer. Then she flew back. The mom went for chemotherapy. And I think recently, last 2 weeks, the mom passed away. Then I watched another TikTok, another group of classmates graduate. And wow, the classmate also passed away. And she was born in 1984. Well, very depressing. And they also got cancer. You know, chemotherapy, your hair will drop. And then another one is a young man, also from Malaysia, got cancer. I think stage 3 of was it throat or I can't remember which part of his body. He said he was having migraine and the nose started bleeding, and then finally he went for checkup and diagnosed got cancer. Thank God through the chemotherapy, because maybe he's still young 20 plus, 22. So he managed to recover from the chemotherapy. I think he's cancer free. So you realize every second with these cancer patients, even we are not cancer patients, we are still healthy and good. I think we should make full use of every second in our life. So Xingyan, doesn't mean playing games, Genshin is wasting time. No, sometimes I'd rather you play game than to join the wrong company. Okay, like Jiraiya, you know, right? You join the wrong company, you get yourself into deep shit. So okay, that is very important. You mix with the wrong company, your whole life, that few hundred and thousands of millisecond or second gone already. Right? So conclusion. Let's go. May I have Yibao?
This paper we reviewed.
来 hello 先生不要阿北
Okay.
Read properly.
This paper we reviewed 4 bodies of literature dealing with thresholds, tipping and turning points. This section aims to bring this information together in its combined value of sustainability. First, we argued that due to threshold behavior in particular, conservation may no longer be the sustainable option. Sustainable development will have to shift its attention to adaptation and strengthening resilience in social, ecological systems. This requires long-term planning in the face of
climate change. Sorry, I think I know why. Okay, you realize that these topics or this part here also related to your day-to-day activities as a student. So if you're going to have limits of yourself and you're not able to continue to sustain yourself for the next 3.5 months, you know what is the consequences of you are listening. That's, it's really a turning point. True not, Tony? It's a turning point to go Sec3, right? If you're not going to study these 2 weeks, it's going to be really hell, not only that, you may change your career, it may change your destiny, it may change your fate. Right? Sian correct now, right? Yibao, Ziting correct now. So this 3.5 months, you seriously have to put aside all other things, but fully concentrate and study. Because if you already told me that some of you say quite regret for what you have for WA1 or 2. Some people say my PSL you're not doing not so good, but I'm okay. If some of you say PSL you're doing good, please time for you to improve it. If you are good, even be better or be the best. Because this is the time when you're selecting the topics that might affect your future career perspective and path. Okay, so these are the things that I want to share. So next, okay, this acknowledgement we just ignore. So this is really from a book. See, can you imagine, guys? This is a university paper or a A-levels paper. Okay, you need to write at least for about few hundred or thousand of words. This is only a small part of it. Next, I would like you to do this. Can I have a quick one? Vote, vote. Okay, come. Let's go. Let's vote. Come on. Zhonghan, Xian, let's vote. Which one you want to choose? Please select one that you think is the greatest impact to Mother Earth. Can, right? Very easy, huh? So think which one will you choose, lady first? Or you can have others reason. If you don't like the first 4 reasons, pollution, technology, wars, and overpopulation, you can choose other. Okay, you don't need to follow the 4, okay? So think which one?
Pollution.
Pollution, huh?
Yeah.
Pollution, okay. So think choose pollution. Okay, thank you. How about Yibao?
Maybe wars.
Wars, okay. So you must explain to me later on if you have we have the time. Thank you. How about Xing Yan? Thank you, Yibao. Xing Yan.
Pollution.
Pollution also, okay. How about Tony?
Overpopulation.
Oh, that is, nobody choose in the previous class, no? Nobody choose over, I think one person. I think no, they don't have it. Yeah, anyone? Okay, thank you. How about you, Sian?
Pollution.
Pollution also. Jiraiya?
Overpopulation.
Ooh. Wow, that is.
Wait, can I change the technology?
Sian, is it?
Yeah, technology.
Sure, of course. Zhonghan?
Overpopulation.
Whoa. How about Rolling? How about Hao Xian? How about Hazel? Okay, so nobody choose others. Okay. All right, so let's talk about it later. Now look at the poster here now. Okay, we still got 7 minutes. Look at this poster. Come, let's a quick one. Jiraiya, what do you think about this poster here? Quick.
Expectations and reality.
Okay, yeah. Oh, wow. Oh, that's a good one. Expectation and reality. Yes, please.
And it's like people like also before and after.
Oh, okay. Yes. Can you go closer to the mic? Because they've got echo for me.
Yeah. Before and after. And yeah.
You're going to write 80s to 120 words based on the picture that you see. So you can choose. Okay, that's all.
Yeah.
Thank you. How about Tony?
Yeah.
What about this one here?
About what?
This picture.
It's an Earth and
This picture here.
it's a poster.
Okay, yeah. So why can you talk about this poster?
It's about climate and stuff.
So what can you talk about this, the waterfall here and this place here and the earth?
The Earth is like dying, and then like on the left, bottom left is like it's like droughts,
Ah,
and then like on the upright is like that's just like water. That's like just normal
I got a
stuff.
student.
Yeah.
I got a student say that Uncle Raymond's on the top corner that the waterfall show that there's abundance of water and it can generate hydropower, right? Energy. At the bottom, they show that a blue sky and droughts with all the muds and the lands cracked. That show there's drought, there's not enough water. So it's a contradicting two different sides of the parts of the earth. And the center of the earth is being covered by water droplet. That shows that Mother Earth needs to have water to survive, like being protected, like a very fragile, like a wound covering. Wow. Okay, next one. Thank you. Si An, which picture you want to talk now?
I want to talk about.
Okay, we will say this is 1, 2, 3, and 4. I got this one. People do this are very good. The answer is very good.
Wait, which one? 3 ah?
Okay, come. Which one you want to talk?
Which one is it? Number 2, I guess.
Okay, climate change and sustainability about the earth and the waterfall. Okay, go. Yes, go, son.
Okay, so climate change. Is it a dam? It looks like a dam. Okay, so like the climate change is. Wait, I have to. Yeah. Wait, what should I talk about?
Anything when you look at the pictures, just tell me what you see.
Okay, I see earth and like a drought on the land. It's really small, so yeah, something like that. And then I think on the right side is it looks like a dam with overflowing water.
It
I
is.
think what?
It is a dam, like waterfall. It can be.
Oh, okay. So basically, I think that the dam is to show us that since like climate changing is happening really quickly and the ocean is rising, it shows us that the dam is probably overflowing with water because of that. And the drought is just like climate change, how how it affects our land, and you'll probably be like how it just affects. Is it drought?
Yes, you are right.
Oh, okay. Yeah, and it also show us like how the earth is inside a water droplet. How the earth is like inside a water droplet, basically like the same idea of how the earth is drowning in water because of
I like the way you say the earth is drowning. Okay, sounds very interesting.
yeah, it looks like that.
Okay.
And and sustainability should be like we should probably like the picture is mainly talking about water and how we should manage it sustainably. So like yeah.
Thank you. So you are a reporter reflecting on this poster and share maybe with your audience or your readers. Okay, Zhonghan, which poster you want to talk? Dryer, if you want to go, you can go now. No problem, okay? Right. Anytime you can go off. No worry.
Picture 4.
This one.
Yeah.
I like this picture, no? Seriously, I feel
Quite
this.
true.
Yeah, this picture is very interesting because of the animals there. Okay, go.
So from this picture, right? We can see that as it say, right, the average sea level is expected to rise 1 to 6 feet before the end of the century. So basically, from what I know, right, some of the countries in the world, right, there's some places, right, has been slightly sink into the water already. Like, you know, in East Coast, right?
Venice is
Yeah.
yeah,
Like in
Venice is
Singapore,
sinking.
East Coast, right? Last time I remember like thousands 2019, right? I think when I went to there, right, there used to be
Yeah.
quite a big beach
Oh
beach
yeah.
stand place.
Oh.
And then when I do this year, I went to there again, right? It feels like smaller for
Oh my
some
God.
reason.
Oh, by the
For
way,
some
I've not
reason, it
been.
feels like slightly smaller. I don't know whether is it because of the monsoon
change.
season or something, but then it feels like slightly smaller. Yeah.
Oh, I've not
And
been.
then like, you know, you can know that the global temperature, right, is definitely rising. It's been like so hot from my experience from this few days and NDP training, right? It's been so hot,
Yeah.
especially at Amokyu places. It's so hot.
Where is it? Amokyo.
Yeah, Amokyu places is so hot. I don't want to go already. Yeah, so okay, see, stop showing. Okay, so basically, right, because of these climate changes, right, many animals has gone extinct, and then quite sad lah. So I think what we should do, right, is to maintain a sustainable development. You need to balance the pollution and the development rate. So basically humans need to go more natural and not stay in the city every time.
Oh, good one. Very good.
Because like if you stay in city every time, right, maybe like a lot of depression. Feels depression. Yeah.
Very true.
We should go to natural. We should go to more natural, and then maybe can get relaxed. And then the mother nature will get better. And then human will return to what we did when we are monkeys.
Okay, monkey. I think I've not been to East Coast Park for coming more than 5-6 years already. So I don't know how the transformation is. I think maybe when I'm free, I love the east side of Singapore, especially the Marine Parade and the East Coast Park. I love that place so much. If I got a chance to stay there, that would be good. Thank you, Zhongren. Thank you very much. Next, Ziting, which picture you want to use? The top. So you can write, you can use whatever you say, Zhongren, later on to translate to words. Yeah, 1, 2, or 3, 4. Ziting.
Number 3.
This one.
Yeah.
Okay, come.
What am I supposed to say?
Anything, whatever you see on this picture, because you're going to like oral, like whatever you see this picture, you can say anything.
So I think this picture is trying to like tell us that humans can only live on Earth, and if the Earth is like if we continue to like do pollutions and cut down more trees and stuff, there wouldn't be any more habitats for us humans to like go to live on, because like we can't live on any other planets other than Earth. So I think it's really trying to tell us that if we mess up the Earth, right, then the ones that will be affected the most will be us, and we should like we should like
cherish it, cherish.
yeah,
爱惜这个地球。
yeah, cherish the Earth and not like treat it so badly, like stop using plastic and stuff. Yeah.
That's all. Yeah, you can use the 80. One of my students use this picture and say, oh, because this represents the sun will continue to shine and continue throughout many years. So this planet A, which is planet A, we need to stay in this because you can see all the gadgets. If you want to continue to make the Earth survive, we need to use all these gadgets to continue to sustainability. Because there's no other planet will have the same familiar setup like Earth, with water, with greenery, with plants. So there's no such planet so far that we can see. So it's better to stick to the plan A, not to look for another planet. Because this plan A, which this planet have, we already have all these natural resources. Like for example, the solar panel, we are using the sun. Wow. And then we can plug and use it by water energy and wind energy. And then use the green battery. The green battery means a recycle battery. Using the recycle. So this boy, the Sec1 boy, talked in this manner. Very good. Thank you. How about you, Yipao? Which picture you want to say? Which picture you want to say?
Can scroll down. This one. The one where got iceberg one.
Okay, carry on.
So like the climate change is like rising up the temperature of the surrounding.
Yeah.
Then like before the climate change, the average sea level is expected to rise at 1.6 feet, or 1 to 6 feet. Now it's like rising higher than usual, causing like floods and all.
Go ahead.
Right. And the like usual temperature, usual temperature of the Earth is like usually increase by 0.8 degrees Celsius. But like because due to global warming, the temperature will increase much more.
Well, gradually, I will use the word will gradually.
Will gradually increase much more.
Agree. And because of the increase of temperatures, all these animals that's shown in this poster may eventually and suddenly and definitely bye-bye extinct or gone from the surface of the earth. 对吗?
Yes.
Yeah. So you better choose this poster and write your 80 to 120 words about this poster that you have just said. Thank you. How about Xingyan? Which poster?
The first one.
This one?
Yes.
Okay, please.
Because I choose this picture because we can see that if we don't take care of our planet, be more sustainable, our planet will become like the one on the what's it called, left side. But if we manage our resources smartly and carefully, and we like somehow reduce climate change, we can like become the Earth on the right side, which is like more livable, I think. Yeah.
Very good. I would not use the smart way, I will use the brilliant way to handle the mother natures. Thank you. Any more?
No.
Thank you. Tony, which one will you want to do? 1, 2, 3, 4. Yes, Tony.
The first one?
This one.
No, but Hamin. Yeah, this one.
This one.
Like this is like writing.
Now you just talk first, then of course you have to write from 80 to 150 words.
Okay.
So you are like a newspaper reporter you are a journalist who are asked to write about climate change.
What?
Yeah, you are like a reporter writing using this poster to talk about climate change.
Okay.
Yeah, let's go.
Wait, I just say it out.
Yes. But
Like right now?
later on, you're supposed to write into words. So now you say it out first.
Environment of Earth. Climate change is getting worse and worse day by day.
Yes.
The climate in Earth is getting hotter and hotter. North Pole and South Pole's ice falls are starting to melt down, causing the sea level to rise up. And
Those animals here.
since Earth is the only Earth that is habitable, and it is the only planet that can have life, there's no planet B or any other
No.
planet.
We have to talk about this. If you're talking about this or this now.
The plan A.
Oh, this one. So you're
Yeah.
using it, not this one.
Yeah.
Okay, so this one. Okay.
And the Earth is habitable to human beings. It's the only place where we can live and survive. And there's no other planets that we can move to, which means we have to change the climate or reduce the climate change, making Earth to stay in a good condition. Yeah, that's it, I think.
Thank you. Well said. It's true. There is no other. There's one and only good planet that we stay on. Last but not least, Sian, which one you want to do?
I did already. What?
Oh, you did. Which one? Oh, this one.
I did this. Yeah. The drowning one.
Okay. So all of you done already. Okay, then. If that's the case, let me do this. Before Jiraiya went off. So after this, we'll call it a day. So this is something like that. Okay, for this Jiraiya, we're talking about here. In my opinion, overpopulation has the greatest impact because human beings are there and there are lots of human beings are lots of evil in them. What I mean, when you're talking, are there are lots of evil in them. Okay, when there is more human beings, there will be a higher chance of evil doings like wars, pollution, etc. I think overpopulation contains all wars, pollutions, populations, technology, and others. Personally, I feel that if there are no human beings, the world would be like what it was in the beginning. Oh my goodness, seriously. This guy got some problem with human beings. I don't really agree what he say, so I need to correct him next time. Okay, so your job is to add in this one here. The reason, just as simply 80 words or 120 words like this. Okay, about why do you support pollution as that's the main reason, the cause of the greatest impact to Mother Earth. All right, so that is your two homeworks. Two homeworks, correct. By right, got 3 homeworks. Okay, one is to come out a visual graphic type of the series, a few questions. The other one is 80 to 120 words for what you have read just now and translate into words. The third one is about the greatest, which one is the greatest impact. If you choose overpopulation, then you write about overpopulation. If you choose pollution, then you write about pollutions. All right. So thank you, class. Thank you very much. Have a good week ahead. I will see you next